But Sag, I was honing in on your energy, and I was feeling like excited, but like an urge to like get out, go do something. Like I feel like you've been kind of like stuck or cooped up, and I was hearing that song by Sheryl Crow, All I Want to Do Is Have Some Fun. So I feel like you're looking for that Sagittarius energy is really starting to come out in you, that spontaneous, adventurous, fun, outside the box, like get creative, doing something different type energy. So you might be looking for some kind of a change or just some fun. Anyway, overall energy, we have go the distance. So you are willing to put in the work and effort on something. You want something to be long term. And strong. There's strength to this, right? So long lasting, loyal, long term. What else? Overall energy for Sagittarius. Overall energy. Yep, there's that strength, building blocks, a leg up, putting in the work and effort. See, these cards are all just kind of repeating themselves. I feel like you're either this is a new connection or this is a current connection or a connection with somebody. You're really looking for something long-term, strong foundation, but you're not expecting your person to just come with all of that. Like, you're willing to put in the work and effort. There could have been some chaos and conflict going on at some point here between the two of you, or just in your life, which could be that need for like a freeing break, so to speak. All right. Let's see your person's overall energy here. We have the fates. So there's something fated going on, something destined. Your person may feel like, you know, Sag is the one. This is my person. What else? What else do we have? Deep knowing. Yeah. And then breathe. They could be trying to manifest you. I feel like you got this person up in their head. Like they can't stop thinking about you. They have that deep knowing. Look at the colors on these cards. They like match. I feel like you're a wish come true, or there's something destined to happen here with this person. And I feel like you're really happy. You could have experienced like a really bad relationship in the past, and now you're just looking for strength in a connection, that longevity, you know, long term. But let's get into it. Your person's current energies. Also keep in mind, Sag, when I say your person's energies, they could be yours. It can be flip-flopped and reversed, okay? So keep that in mind. But don't force anything, all right? All right, current energies for Sagittarius's person. Current energies. All right, King of Swords, could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Your person could be very like open, honest, truthful, blunt with their words, or it's like they know. They're very logical, so they know that this is what they want. Three of Swords. There could have been some broken heart, pain, heartache. What else? Current energies, current energies. Sagittarius's person, current energies. Well, here you are showing up. The Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Star, Aquarius energy, Ace of Wands. You could be dealing with another fire sign. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or this is you showing up. Like I said, I feel like you're really in your energy right now, Sag. You're really like have the urge to like let that out. I'm feeling like, look at, see how these wands, like they all match. Like there's matching energy, or just with that victory and success, there's like growth and blossom here. Yeah, I feel like it's new. It's a newer connection, possibly. Ace of Wands, there's a lot of passion, attraction, excitement. And again, they're all matching. Like I feel like there's growth here. like a new connection blossoming. Your person may have gotten hurt in the past, or if this is like a reconciliation, there could have been some heartache going on, but you're both willing to put in the work and effort. For some of you, you could have met at work. And then we have the Star. That's a wish come true. We're healing energy. Leo energy, the Sun, happiest card in the deck. I feel like you make this person very happy. But there could have been some kind of heartache that has happened. And it doesn't have to be with you. It could be from someone from their past. Take that how it resonates. But let's see, blockages. Oof. Wow. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. All right, blockages. What do we have for blockages? Blockages for Sag and their person. Blockages. Options, confusion. Maybe in the past they chose wrong and got their heart broken, and now they want to come back to you. This wanted to come out. This new beginning in love, truth, clarity, honesty. Your person, they could have been juggling. And then we have Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. Or this could have been you, one or the other. All right, somebody could have been keeping their options open, not sure what they actually wanted. I feel like, Sag, it could have been you. But now it's like you want to fix this. It's a blockage, so it could be either one of you, all right? But I feel like somebody was juggling options. So there was never like this commitment or this full new start in love happening here. All right, what else? Blockages, blockages. Could be an age difference between the two of you. Doesn't have to be. There could have been like immature text messages or arguments going on. Your person could have been very harsh with their words or very like blunt or insulting, or they could have called you out on something. Communication. There was a break in communication here. Somebody wasn't communicating clearly. And it could have been very harsh, negative communication, causing chaos and conflict. There could have been sneaky behavior, manipulation, lies, leaving someone to feel stuck. All right, let's see. How does this person truly feel about you, Sag? How does this person truly feel about you? How does this person truly feel about Sag? Keep in mind that it's their perception. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth, but it's their truth, all right? There's the Magician. They could be trying to manifest you. Or they feel like you have a little bit of trickery going on. Four of Wands and Page of Wands. Again, with the age difference. Or they could feel like, Sag, you might, again, doesn't have to be the truth, it's their truth. They could see you as a little bit like immature, but wanting a committed relationship, wanting that next level of relationship with that Four of Wands, like moving in together, living together, engagement, marriage, starting a family, or whatever. You see, place that where you see fit. But they could see you as a twin flame soulmate as well. How else do they feel about Sag? How else do they feel about Sagittarius? How else do they feel? How else do they feel? How else do they feel about Sagittarius? Ten of Wands, like there was a burden. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Karma, Scorpionic energy, Judgment. I feel like your person does want to reconcile, or they know that you do. Like, whatever this was, I feel like it can be flip-flopped or reversed, but to make things easier, Sag, I feel like you broke this person's heart. And now you really do want to put in the work and effort. You do want to build a strong foundation. And you do want to reconcile this. And I feel like you're willing to put whatever burden that was caused down behind you and move forward and move slowly, but like methodical and grounded. You know, not just like rush into it. I feel like you've had a wake up call or an epiphany or an aha moment here when it came to this connection. So you could have been unsure about what this was, and you were just kind of doing whatever, you know, having fun, just going out, having fun, doing whatever, and maybe unintentionally hurting this person. Or they, you know, communication. There should have been some communication about what you wanted and what they wanted, and maybe that didn't happen here. But how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel? How else do they feel about Sagittarius? The High Priestess, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They feel like maybe you were keeping some secrets, keeping things to yourself, or moving in silence. Four of Swords, healing. I feel like they want to heal, or you're going through a healing phase right now, but I feel like they want to heal this with you for the most part. All right, let's see. Potential outcome. Potential outcome. Keep in mind, Sag, that you have free will and so do they. You can change your mind and so can they. So this is just a snapshot of what it could be. And also, I'm not here to tell you what to do, so use your own discernment, all right? I'm just reading the energies. All right. Here you are again, showing up. All right. We have Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, and then the Magician. I feel like you're really ready to put in the work and effort to fix this painful ending or whatever pain was caused in this connection. I feel like you're willing to put in the work and effort because here you are showing up. I feel like you're trying to manifest this. It's like you're trying to use every tool in the box that you have to work this out with this person. I don't feel like they're hesitant. They might be a little hesitant, but they know that this is fated. They know that this is meant to be. So whatever it was, it probably was a karmic lesson, which is another thing that they could feel about you, is that this is something you had to go through. There was some kind of lesson that needed to be learned. It was a karma that you needed to fulfill here. What else? Potential outcome. Potential outcome. Wow, we have the King of Swords and Queen of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. So your person started off with the King of Swords. So I feel like that's more their energy. And Sag, I feel like you've kind of switched into this Cancerian water-like energy of like more loving, caring, nurturing, compassionate, understanding, in order to achieve this Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, you could have been married, have children. For others of you, I feel like this is the potential that could happen here if this can be worked through. All right, I feel like it actually can come back together, and it could be long-term loyalty, children, family. All right. I have double Aries energy at the bottom of both these decks. Taking a leap of faith, bossing up, owning up, taking charge, taking action, taking control. So I feel like that's kind of happening here. I feel like both of you guys are like stepping up in this connection and kind of getting back on that same page. All right, let's see. What's the biggest obstacle you're going to have to overcome, Sag? Biggest obstacle. Tuning in. Yeah, so listening to your intuition. Also, participation. So what did you have to do with this situation? What was your role in it? What was their role in it? You know, where did this go wrong? Why and how? What can I do to make this better? I feel like asking yourself or doing that kind of reflection and going within will kind of help give answers. Ripeness, yeah. So this may not have been ready when you thought it was ready, but now it's like it just needed time to ripen here. And I feel like that's going to start happening for you. All right, what else? Advice for Sagittarius. Advice. We have soulmate, compatibility, companionship, your best life partner. Yeah, I definitely feel that that's what this is. That's why there's such a strong energy coming through. Masculine, your divine masculine, your twin or soulmate seeking you. We all have masculine and feminine, all right? But it's your soulmate and your twin. And I said that earlier, how they see you, a soulmate or a twin flame. All right. What else? What else for Sagittarius? What else? Crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion, follow your intuition. There's a big message here about following your intuition as well as theirs. So yeah, you could be at a crossroads right now on what to do, or your person could be. Pause, inaction, calmness, step back, wait for the sign. Potential, fulfillment, risk, achievement. Your potential is limitless. So this does have potential, I'm telling you, to be that 10 of Pentacles. And forgive, tranquility, peaceful mind and heart, freedom from the past. So whatever this is, this heartbreak, forgive. So there needs to be forgiveness here. All right, what else? What else do we have for Sagittarius? What other messages for Sagittarius? Thank you. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Yep. I'm telling you, this relationship could be very strong. It's fated. Twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, complementing each other. Yep, twin flames. And heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. And boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So yeah, I feel like this is going to come back around, Sag. And I feel like it's going to have a lot more strength and security and long term. You're both going to be putting in the work and effort in this connection. All right. It is a soulmate twin flame bond. So, all right, that is what I have for you, Sag.